Coming up, it's all hands on deck as the crew arrives to a major car accident.
Huge leg to the forehead. We have a 9 out of 10 chest pain.
A young tourist takes a huge fall, leaving him unable to move.
Where's your pain at the moment?
On the lower back.
Just on your lower back.
And Dr. Rob Gooch and paramedic Rod Gemmell are redirected to the far north, where a passenger has been thrown from a vehicle at high speed.
We need somewhere that has capability to do a CT of his head and T-spine.
In code 1. Mission 1.
Central Western Rescue 1, just on the western side of Browns Island, 500 feet towards Coromandel.
Paramedic Barry Watkin and the rescue crew are responding to women in a critical condition. Doreen Hill has left the road at high speed, rolling her vehicle multiple times, landing into a paddock. The full extent of her injuries are still unknown. 15 minutes flying time from Auckland at Matarangi.
There's a motor vehicle crash in the Coromandel, and we're hoping the fire on scene. An ambulance should be on scene. We're unsure of the status of the patients, if there are patients or one patient. Can we get 3 landings out of the way, please? Throttles forward, radar RPM 100, torques are matched, radar out. I'll go 150. Checks are complete. Thank you. Okay, I've got vehicle now 1 o'clock. I'm parked on the road. Ambulance sighted 1 o'clock. 1:30. Fire engine. Well done.
A closer look shows just how far the vehicle has left the road and what extensive damage has been caused.
Ambulance Westpac Rescue 1 located.
Copy Westpac 1. Thank you.
On arrival, police, fire and ambulance have already secured the scene. So Barry wastes no time tracking down the injured patient.
Several rolls. Can't remember anything at all how it happened. Huge leg to the forehead. We have a 9 out of 10 chest pain.
We're just talking about your chest here. You've got a lot of pain there, I understand.
No, it's in here I've got it.
Is it painful to breathe a deep breath that expands your chest though, Doreen?
Oh, yes, it does really.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it may be nothing to do with bones. It could be cardiac or something, but we don't know that. But you've had a trauma. You've had a big rollover.
Barry is very concerned for Doreen and needs to get her to hospital quickly.
So I'd like to get her out of here and off to Waikato Hospital sooner than later. And she's, after all, she's 82-year-old. So taking quite a lot of blunt force there.
It's late in the morning and the team are being dispatched to a boy with possible spinal damage.
Westpac Rescue 2 is getting airborne out of Mechanics Bay. We have 5 POB for Haunitangi, Waiheke Island, and we have an ETA of 10:10 minutes over.
Copy 5 POB, ETA 10 minutes.
10-year-old American tourist Michael Tengler has fallen 7 metres from a flying fox, landing heavily onto wooden framing. He has been unable to move since the incident. Fortunately, the rescue team are only 10 minutes flying time east of Auckland on Waiheke Island.
We're going to Haunitangi in Waiheke Island. A 10-year-old boy who's fallen from a zip line, 9 metres, very high fall. So we suspect some serious injuries. Possible head, spinal injury. So basically anything really at this time.
Pre-landing checks go ahead. Throttles forward. The chatters clear. Lights all on. Heater off. Just get the back end of the harness. Secure in the front. Fix the plates. I think they've got the ambulance there in the 1 o'clock, Rob. Yep. Right, there's the fire truck there. Yeah, right, roger. Yeah, that paddock be the best place, Rob, I reckon. Yep. The big paddock. Yeah. Good approach there, Rob. Might do a bit of dust. We'll clear the ground as required now. Right. That's nice and flat right there. That's good, you clear out. Coming out, crew guard. Right.
Auckland Hospital's emergency doctor, Thiriang Holbrook, and paramedic Russell Clark are updated by an off-duty ambulance officer.
10-year-old boy, so his fall's probably about 7 metres. He's landed kind of on a little edge, which you'll see, face down, and the only injury he seems to have is lower back pain.
Okay. So we're just going to go and assess this young 10-year-old boy who's fallen off the zip line today. Apparently that's the new terminology for it. We used to call it flying fox when I was a kid. So he's fallen just coming out. Still got the harness on, so it sounds like something's come undone from the top, and he's fallen about 7 metres, which is a pretty good fall. Paramedic to Westpac.
Go, Russ.
Can we have the Mark 11 down here, please?
On the way.
So, everybody, this is Michael.
How you going there, Michael?
He's very cooperative.
Open your eyes for me, mate. Hi, my name's Russell, and I've got Tiri here. She's one of the doctors. Where's your pain at the moment?
Lower back.
Just in your lower back. All right, so, Michael, what we're going to do is we're going to take your helmet off, and then we're going to put a little collar around your neck. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable, okay?
Yeah.
And then we're going to give you something for the pain, okay? Be some medicine that we squirt up your nose, okay? And it'll make you take the edge off the pain for you. And then when you're feeling comfortable, we'll move you, okay?
Okay.
It's a type of morphine, and you give it through the nose, and it gets absorbed quickly through the nasal mucosa and gets into your systemic circulation. So hopefully it gives him some pain relief when we move him, because he will be sore.
Thiriang Holbrook's main concern is just how bad Michael's injuries are and whether or not he has suffered a serious spinal injury. At Waiheke Island, paramedic Russell Clark and Dr. Thiriang Holbrook are preparing 10-year-old Michael for transport to hospital after he fell 7 metres, landing heavily onto wooden framing. Their main concern is the extent of damage caused on impact and whether or not he has sustained a major spinal injury.
All right, so I'm just going to hold your neck nice and still.
Handling Michael now must be done without causing any further damage to his spine.
Okay, here we go, Michael.
My back hurts.
Your back does still?
Yeah.
Where, just above your bum, or is it further down?
Yeah, it's right there.
Right there, okay.
Okay, got 1 mil here.
Yeah.
So we'll just do half each nostril.
That's one. Sorry about that. Side. Boy. Oh, that was just some pain relief that you can actually give quite quickly. It's absorbed through the mucous membranes. You normally should ideally have the patient sitting up, but in his case it's a bit, with no option.
You feeling okay still?
Yeah.
Yeah, good man. You feel a bit funny after that stuff in your nose?
Not really.
Okay. So now I just want you to lie nice and still for us, Michael, all right? We're gonna roll you onto a stretcher, okay? But I want you to do nothing. I want you to just lie nice and still for me, okay? No, it shouldn't hurt, mate. Just relax. Let go that for me, because we'll leave that behind if we can.
Yeah, okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's it. Good. Breathe away, boy. Breathe away, Michael. That's it. That's it. Okay, we're going to shift you over a minute.
One movement.
Okay.
Now bring this down flat. That's it.
How's that feeling now, Michael?
Good.
Good? Okay.
I think so.
I might bring it over a wee bit.
Sounds good.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. All right, we're just going to put this collar on your neck now, all right? It's going to feel... That's... Yeah. Mum's going to come with us in the helicopter, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all right. Good boy. Oh, nice and slowly. Yeah.
We're going to meet you there.
That's
okay.
Michael is finally about to be airlifted to hospital, where the full extent of his injuries will become clear.
It's a big fall, 7 metres huge, and he fell awkwardly as well. I'm going to have a look at his belly and his chest with the ultrasound machine. He's got diffuse tenderness from his mid-thoracic to his lumbar spine. So I think at the point we're suspecting some spinal injury.
At Matarangi, advanced paramedic Barry Watkin is about to prepare 82-year-old Doreen Hill for transport to Waikato Hospital after she was involved in a high-speed car accident.
Well, what we'll do is I think we can have a doctor have another shot at IV. We'll get that wrapped. We'll get one more blood pressure. How's that sound?
Yep.
One set of vitals, and then we'll get it packed and on our way. All right.
While the on-site doctor and ambulance officer get access for an IV line for transport, paramedic Barry Watkin decides it's necessary to call in the emergency department.
G'day, it's Barry here from Westpac, 1 helicopter.
And prepare them for Doreen.
Okay, Bye. There's potential for a lot of change quickly, so I've just spoken to the coordinator at ED at Waikato, so that they know enough to expect a trauma case of an 82-year-old coming in and what happened.
Paramedic Barry Watkin is taking no chances,
Oh, actually, do you know how to work one of these cameras?
as her condition could turn for the worst at any moment.
Wouldn't it say a car accident that's had a multiple rollover type thing? It's sometimes useful for the ED staff. We've seen it, but they've got no idea, so it can be useful for them to gauge the kind of forces that are involved.
Finally, Doreen is ready for transport.
All right, Doreen, a nice sheet here.
Once outside the ambulance, the extent of her injuries become apparent.
Lots of hands lifting.
On the count of 3.
Coming down for landing, Doreen.
It's a 25-minute flight to Waikato Hospital. Paramedic Barry Watkin will need to use all of his experience to keep Doreen stabilised.
Okay.
Just watch that handle, John. Yeah.
In Mission 3, paramedic Rob Gemmell and Dr Rob Gooch have been redirected from Whangarei Hospital after receiving a Status 2 call-out.
One patient ejected out of four-wheel drive between semi-conscious and unconscious and blood coming out of ear.
Roger.
20-year-old Ellie Bowman has fallen from a vehicle travelling on a beach at high speed. Reports are he has sustained massive head trauma. He's located on the remote west coast of 90 Mile Beach, 50 minutes flying time from Whangarei Hospital.
So we believe that only one vehicle's involved in this incident. High speed rollover on the beach with one patient ejected. Of course, that's not always accurate, depending on the information coming from the scene to the ambulance communication room. We're still waiting for an update from the ground ambulance. They obviously haven't located the patient yet. And other than that, it's just a case of tracking towards the scene, locating them on the beach, landing and making an assessment if we don't hear back from the ambulance crew directly.
As we hit the coast, someone on the left have a good look down the beach to make sure we haven't missed it. Then we'll come down to about 500 and run up the beach.
Right, I've got a flurry of activity on the beach just ahead of us, 3 cars. There's a fire truck here at the 1 o'clock.
Okay, landing.
Totals.
Fly.
Radar RPM.
There's 100.
And I'm secure left.
I'm secure.
Yeah, we're secure rear.
Dunk. Okay, clear out.
Hi guys, I'm Rob. I'm the HIMSS doctor. We got the rest of the team coming.
We've only just got here ourselves.
Oh, cracker. Let's crack on with some access, eh?
Hi mate, I'm Rob. I'm the doctor here. Any pain anywhere?
Just on my head.
Your head, hey? Where in your head? Right in the face here?
And I think in my actual head as well, yeah, I think.
Okay.
It's a bit building up.
Okay.
Dr Gooch's main concern is whether or not Ellie's suffered any internal skull fractures.
Does Kai Tai have a CT? We need somewhere that has capability to do a CT of his head and C-spine. We'll come out about, yeah.
About to be transported to Auckland Hospital is 10-year-old Michael.
How you feeling there, Michael? Got any pain at the moment?
Yeah.
Still on your back?
Yeah.
All right, we're just going to keep you nice and warm. 1, 2, 3.
He has a suspected spinal injury after falling 7 metres from a flying fox.
West end secure in the rear. Roger. North Gone, West Bay Rescue 2.
Go ahead, West Bay Rescue 2.
West Bay Rescue 2 is airborne out of Onotangi en route to Starship. We have 7 POB, flying status 2 as well.
Status 2, copy.
The ultrasound scan was negative, so there's no fluid in his belly at this point when I've done the scan. Lungs are clear as well, so there's no punctured lung. It looks like at this stage his injuries are mainly the back.
And let's get the front. Oh, set secure in the rear. Check the plate. North Gone, West Bay Rescue 2 located at Starship.
Copy, thanks.
Michael finally touches down at hospital 1 hour after the initial incident.
We're going to lift you out nice and slowly and then take you inside. There'll be a whole lot of people in there waiting for you, all right?
So what's going to happen is they're going to perform tests and then make sure that he hasn't had any bony injury. They may keep him for observation, clearly just to make sure that he doesn't develop any neurological symptoms, because you can get bruising to the spinal cord as well. Hopefully he stays stable this way and that he'll be able to carry on and enjoy his holiday in New Zealand, but we'll have to find out.
At 90 Mile Beach, paramedic Rob Gemmell and Dr. Rob Gooch are stabilising 20-year-old Ali Bowman after he fell from a vehicle travelling at approximately 70 kilometres per hour.
We've got CT there.
Their main concern is the damage caused to his face from the initial impact, which may have caused internal bleeding.
Whangarei. Is that okay? Direct to Whangarei?
The team must prepare Ali for transport now, as Mother Nature is beginning to play against them.
We also have to be aware that we need to get off here.
Yeah.
It's an incoming.
Yeah. We're just under a little bit of time pressure to get ourselves off the beach. So we just need to vamoose. As you can see, the tide's coming in. Might go around the other side of the ambulance, eh?
1, 2, 3.
It's no surprise that Ali is upset and confused.
Someone coming with
It's just going to be us with you, okay? People will meet you at the hospital.
me? Okay. My friends are meeting me at the hospital.
They'll meet you at the hospital, okay?
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Finally, Ali is loaded into the chopper, giving ground crew time to head for cover from the incoming tide.
6 on board, beach takeoff. Everyone ready? Yep. All right, let's go.
The next 50 minutes flying time to Whangarei Hospital will be tense for the entire team.
From the bruising and the blood on his face, looks like he hit his head pretty hard. Sounds like he was knocked out initially when he hit the ground. So the big concern is whether he has bleeding in or around the brain that would be pushing on the brain and could cause them to become unconscious before we get to hospital.
Northcom, Westpac Rescue 2.
Westpac Rescue 2, go ahead.
Landing at Whangarei Hospital.
Roger, thank you.
Finally, 20-year-old Ali has reached Whangarei Hospital, where specialist medical crews will undergo a range of CT scans to determine the extent of his head injury. "82-year-old Doreen Hill is about to be transported to hospital.
We'll just come down to the ground for a moment.
She has sustained multiple injuries after crashing her car at high speed.
1, 2, 3. Watch your heads. Yep. She's well clear. That's all right.
Paramedic Barry Watkins' main concern is the possibility of her condition deteriorating at any moment.
Pain in my chest.
Yeah, there's swelling and where I'm touching. So there's some sort of impact's occurred on that.
Oh, that forehead.
There's a big lack up there, lovey. No secrets, have to be honest. Thanks, Terry. We'll get going. Thanks.
Thank you for your help.
Bye-bye.
Slowly coming up. Go. Westpac Rescue 1's airborne out of Whakapaoa en route to Hamilton, Waikato Hospital. We have 5 POB status 2 and landing Hamilton 1620.
Copy, Westpac Rescue 1. Thank you. Safe flight.
But, I mean, let's face it, she's got a lot of skin tears, thrown around in the rolling car, banged her head, got some sort of impact on the upper chest there, which is hurting her. And she's a bit confused because obviously she's had a head injury knocked out. But on the whole, she's quite alert and answering me well. Her age group are normally very stoical, they don't complain, so I'm watching her pretty carefully.
All right, arriving at Waikato Hospital. All right, we're going to come up to land. right, Paul? Yeah, mate, you're good.
Finally, the crew touched down safely at Waikato Hospital.
How's that?
Doreen will be thoroughly assessed by emergency staff.
That's one lucky lady in a lot of ways. I mean, that was a very high mechanism sort of accident, had potential. She's getting the full treatment and assessment, obviously at the hospital, x-rays the lot, and, you know, working out exactly what's going on.
Three months later, after receiving multiple surgeries, Doreen and her daughter, Janetta, look back on that frightful day and reminisce on what went wrong.
I've had my licence for 58 years, and that's the first and only accident I have ever had. I honestly think I nodded off. And when I nodded off, I hit my forehead on something. Whether it was the wheel of the car or not, I don't know, or the side of the car, but I knocked myself out, and that was it. And I didn't wake up until after the car had stopped.
And within a split second, Doreen's condition was critical.
I believe I had, apart from belting myself here, a couple of fractured ribs on either side, fractured sternum, bone in the middle, and the second vertebrae in my neck was fractured too. And I had to wear a neck brace for 7 weeks. And I had to stay in hospital for the whole time until that vertebrae in my neck started to heal.
And during her healing process in hospital, she's had time to remember the team of people that helped her that frightful day.
Absolutely fabulous. No wonder I relaxed and felt safe and secure, because I was. They did everything for you. They were wonderful. And I'd like to be able to thank every one of them personally. I'll get around to it one day. I will find them, and I will say thank you personally to them.
American tourist Michael Tengler suffered a lower bruised spine and has since returned to America, where he is doing fine. Ali Bowman had a fractured left cheek and was admitted to hospital for 3 days observation. He was released the next day. And 82-year-old Doreen is just glad to be alive.
Very grateful. I'm alive. What more can I ask for?